Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Emerald. This is my channel on YouTube, and I'm so happy to see you. I wanted to come together and have just a quick conversation about Will and Jada. Will and Jada have been a staple in the Black American community for years. A lot of people reference them in songs. A lot of people were inspired by their relationship because everyone felt they were so cute. They were staple. They were this couple who got married. They were two beautiful people who represented Black people in Hollywood. They had two beautiful children, and they were just that couple. Now, of course, we are now looking at their relationship in 2023 with a few things that have happened, okay? So the first thing, and I'm going off my memory, if there's any other details that anybody wants to provide that I'm missing out on, you can definitely put in the comment section. But one thing that I have been aware of is there's speculation about Will Smith, having girlfriends, taking them on trips, taking them with him to certain areas. I've seen the social media posts where blogs have picked up a picture of him and a girl that will post the same exact location. But of course, I had no idea how they would even, put them or correlate them together. I didn't know who these women were. But the blogs knew what they were doing. I was just the person on the other end, just looking at it like, I don't know how they put this together. But nowadays, I understand how and why. Now, that was before the whole situation with Jada in August, because I remember when Will Smith joined Instagram, it was a big deal. He had a lot of followers. Everybody loved his content on Instagram. Everybody has loved Will Smith for the longest. Will Smith has done so many movies. He's been the token, I want to say, Black actor to be in movies. He's done inspirational. He's played a fighter, a homeless man. He's very versatile as an actor, actually. I don't even believe he's ever been typecast. Now, there are some actors that are typecast. They always play the same character over and over, but that's not Will Smith, right? And then Jada Pinkett Smith, was also an actress. She played in a lot of Black movies. She is also a versatile actress as well. And she was the cute, skinny, I think she's shortcut actress and everything. She was spunky and everything like that. They just were like two goofballs made in heaven. I don't know why I said that, but I just did. But anyways, so then we hear about August Alsina putting out there that Jada and him had something going on. It was called an entanglement. The two of them met up on the Red Table Talk to speak about it, because at this time, Jada had Red Table Talk going on, and everybody was like, oh, you're not going to bring it up? You're not going to bring it up at the table? So they did. Now, some people who really cared dig deep into it, did their own research. Some of us just didn't really care that much, okay? We heard about it. We saw people judging Jada, saying she's embarrassing this man. We saw people who had opinions and feelings about it. But one thing for sure, everybody had a book, a short essay to tell about the whole situation with August and Jada. And I don't need to go into details about it. Everybody knows what happened, what was not. Now, fast forward to this week, and it's about Jada. Jada is writing a book, or has written a book, and she's just basically promoting her book. That's what people do. If they have a project going on, they promote it. For those of us that grew up and, all about promotion, they don't really do it nowadays. So that's why the people of these days, the kids of these days, are seeing it as, oh my God. But those of us who used to sit down and watch interviews, and when interviews were really, really important to someone's career, know that this is normal. Now, one thing I am annoyed about, I'll tell you the truth, is the Shade Room. I think they're really, really selectively choosing to put a piece about a singular interview out every couple of hours or every day, right? So instead of just doing one article about, here's what she talked about in her interview, they're choosing to do it in a way that, okay, we're going to talk about this portion of the interview today, then we're going to pick this one out tomorrow. So then it becomes annoying, because it's not Jada that's annoying. I'm going to tell you all the truth. It's not Jada, it's the blogs. And I'm going to tell you why. The blogs, instead of just, putting it out, everything that was said, they're doing it in a way to just make sure they're dropping little bits here and there and here and there. Then it makes it seem like, oh my gosh, she's talking about something else today. But no, that's not what's going on. What's really going on is she's already talked about everything. But these jackasses just want to make her, I'm not going to say make her. They want to make content in a way to get a reaction. Because remember, these blogs do the things they do because they need to get their analytics up. They need the engagement. So every time they put out a story that annoys us and we're commenting on it, it makes them money. Every time they put something out that is making emotional, biases, I want to say in a sense, it helps them. That is why if you ever pay attention to these blogs, they will put out a story. If it does not get enough engagement, they will post it again in a week. I have seen it myself. There have been stories that I could have sworn they posted at least a week ago or 2 weeks ago. They will keep doing it every week until they get that engagement they want. I don't know why the hell they don't just let it go, but they do it. But anyways. So what I'm basically wanting to say is I want everyone to look at this story and take a teachable situation from it. And this is what I mean. Jada, when she was on Red Table Talk, stated that when she was going to get married to Will, she cried. I don't think Jada wanted to marry Will. I don't think she wants to be married. And she basically talked herself into marrying someone. And I want to say, this is my presumption, she wasn't happy. So I want women to know, if you do not want to marry that man, you better not marry that man. If you don't feel it in your spirit to walk down that aisle, you better not. Right? Don't force yourself to do something that you really don't want to do, because in the end, you're never really going to be happy. And I think that's what happened. I believe that Jada was pregnant at the time, and that was one of the reasons why they may have gotten married, I would say. But it just goes to show that this whole situation could have been avoided. You feel me? She didn't have to marry Will. She didn't have to, be in a relationship where it was just to get by. She didn't have to be in this relationship where they're just going to agree that you do what you do, I do what I do. She didn't have to do that. And I feel like she's continuing to keep herself down. Y'all, I don't understand, because if you're not happy, if it's not what you want, get out. I would say, okay, do this book, put out all these stories, and in the end, decide that you guys want to get divorced. I don't know why she is bounding herself to this marriage. Is it for the sake of what? For the sake of public consumption? For the sake of people, and their feelings and how they feel? Y'all need to learn that you're not supposed to care about people's opinion, because at the end of the day, your happiness matters. When you look in the mirror, that's what's important. When you're sitting down alone in the corner of the room, what is going through your head? How do you feel? Are you where you want to be? Are you with who you want to be with? Fear keeps us locked into so many situations we don't need to be into. Still in that job or that career that we don't really love. Still in that relationship we don't really love. Living in that community that we don't really want to be in. We need to stop it. We need to get out. Do what needs to be done to do what is better for yourself. And I feel that's the important part to take away from Will and Jada's relationship. Because even though I don't know the details, I did not read Will Smith's book. And I am not going to read Jada Pinkett Smith's book. But from what the tidbits that we are receiving from online, from stories and blogs and everything like that, I can come to the conclusion with what I think I know and say that Jada did not want to be married, and she should have never married that man to begin with. She should have just done her thing. I believe she probably was pressured, or she felt like it was the right thing to do, but her heart told her it wasn't a thing to do. We need to stop doing that. We need to reflect. We need to pray to whomever we pray to. We need to meditate. That's what you do. You need to fast if that's what you do. You need to do what needs to be done to figure out, is this going to be the good decision I'm about to make or a bad decision that I'm going to make? Is this going to make me any better or make me any worse? And there are so many women that are in a situation that are draining them emotionally. You're probably sad every day. You are miserable. But because you don't want people to talk trash about you, and because you don't want people to come for you, you stay. You put on this facade. Happy front, happy family. We love one another. I don't know what I would do without him, and he doesn't know what he would do without me. Meanwhile, again, that nigga is out there messing around with all these bitches. This is the thing. He over here smashing bitches left and right, having whole relationships with bitches left and right. You fuck one nigga one time and everybody hates you. Hello. Ding, ding, ding. That's the reality of this whole entire situation. Your man will dog you out. He will disrespect you. But because he's the nice one, hello, people will think he's a sweetheart. They will allow him to be smashing all these other females, and you're supposed to take it. But God forbid the day that you decide that you want to go and have some fun and you want to just say, fuck it, I'm going to go mess with somebody else. You are the villain. You are the mean one. And I believe that Will and Jada's situation is a prime example of what goes on in the real world. This is not just two celebrities who got married and this is their situation. No. This is the reality of women in America. No matter what kind of woman you are, what race, what ethnicity you are, where you live in the world, this is a prime example. So I want us to take away from this and realize this is what every single one of us is dealing with. Because every single one of us, we're in a relationship or a situation or may come across a relationship just like this. Nice guy, you meet him. He's a good guy in the community. Hello, cops. Hello, judges. Hello, people who are in the military. Hello, deacons. Hello, pastors. Firefighters. All of them. Men are protected everywhere. Women are not. And Will and Jada are the prime example. So I want all of us women to look at Jada and recognize this can too be us if we do not choose the man that we actually want to marry. Because if she married someone she actually wanted to marry, I don't think her life would have turned out this way. She could have married somebody she actually wanted. He could have been trash. That's possible. It's possible. But let's be honest and keep it real and say, when you're with that man that you really didn't like that, and then he disrespect you and he tried you, it eats at you every single day. Because you say, I didn't even like that nigga. I gave that bitch ass nigga a chance, and this is how we do. Y'all know how that feel. Y'all know it. You were vulnerable. So, you know what? I mean, why not? And then he turns around and disrespects you and tries you in front of y'all know how it is. So let's not act like this could be us. But please, ladies, everybody in the world, make sure the person that you're choosing to spend the rest of your life with is somebody you actually love and somebody you actually want to be with. And do not, I repeat, do not bound yourself to a relationship that you feel no longer serves you, that you are no longer happy in, and that takes away at you every single day. Don't you be in that mirror looking at yourself crying now. Don't do that. Do what you gotta do to make yourself happy. Because remember, stress kills. I want y'all to remember that, all right? That's it. That's all. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, Emerald Blue, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye-bye, y'all.